Yo, welcome back to another episode. It's your boy, motherfucking Cuban.
And this your boy, I Am Good, and we back at it again with a new EP, man.
We're back, man. It's a new year. We're back.
Yes.
For a little bit. And then we're going again.
Yeah.
But
we gonna put a magic trick on y'all motherfuckers.
hell yeah.
Quick.
We're gonna be drinking something special today because do you want to start off the back with that or at the end?
Off the bat.
Off the bat.
Off the bat. Shout out my nigga 4 Extra.
But shout out to my boy Ben, gave me this Taylor whiskey. It's so smooth.
Mm-hmm.
We only get in one cup, bro, because it's top of the line. So one cup, and then we go back to this. We talked about it in the last 2 episodes about us. Well,
yeah, let's cheers to it real quick.
Just a little bit.
It look like an expensive ass bottle too, bro.
And cheers, bro, for this new chapter in our lives.
Cheers, man.
So we did talk about it.
Oh shit, that's hella smooth. That's hella smooth.
Hey man, shout out to my boy Ben, man. But we talked about it in the last episode of the year and the one with Derek. We talked about more with Daniel, but we are moving to the radio.
Yes.
So
yeah, that's a celebration, man.
Hard work pays off, guys.
Yes.
We've been saying it for the last couple episodes. I do behind come down. We've been saying it for the last episodes that we're doing something different in this year. This year coming up. Well, yeah, this year. So we got a chance to be on the radio with Island City Radio. Shout out to everybody out there.
Yes.
It's just gonna be, we're all gonna be on the radio, guys. Like, so we're not gonna be no longer here.
Yeah.
So
that's the sad part.
That's the sad part of that. When we started this podcast, it was here, but now we're doing better things, and we're moving. We're actually gonna be shooting on an actual studio.
Yep.
Down in it sucks. This is the part that sucks for me, man. It's gonna be down in Santa Monica. I'm gonna try to make it work. See if we could get something down here. You know, to be more for sure like a home. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. So what's your thoughts, man?
Man, it's bittersweet, man. It's been a long time coming. You know, I've been on this podcast for the last 2 years, man.
Since we started, bro. You were one of our first guests, bro.
Yeah, so I think it was only right for me to join the In the Woods podcast team. But you know, throughout this whole year, bro, we didn't build up so much momentum in the city. Yeah, like I think we really made a staple this year that we're the top tier podcast. Yeah, you know, in the IE. I feel like when you bring up content creators, we're at the top of the list. You know, shout out to No Pressure Records, man. They definitely up there, top tier. Finger popping podcast as well, man. Shout out my nigga B Dog with the Making Different Moves podcast. He on his way.
And shout out to Smoking in the Woods, or what is it? Or Derek and them.
Oh yeah. Smoking Good in the Oakwood. Yeah, man.
So shout out to them.
Shout out my nigga too. Derek. But you know, I think this year we've been grinding like no other. So, you know, it was only right that we got our just due this year. And, you know, shout out to our boy Q. You know, he really plugged us in. That was probably one of our best interviews this year. So, you know, shout out to Q. He really gave us the opportunity. So it's exciting to move on this year.
And just like, you know, me thinking it's like how Mark said, it's a bitter and damn, this shit is cracked. I just cut myself. Yeah. Bittersweet moment. Because, you know, starting out the podcast, the struggles that I went through with the podcast, with not having a co-host, with not having guest canceling on me, and then building the team with you, it was just, I knew something was good. Shout out to that guy. I believe his name is Sean. Shout out to you, Sean, man, because you did say something. You did say that if me, Mark, and Adrian got together, we could go something real big. But Adrian didn't want to hop on the wave, so me and Mark did it. I feel really blessed, bro, because it's something that I really wanted to do. Like, I remember when I first started working with Q, I had told him, like, he had No, it wasn't cute. It wasn't cute. It was Joe. Joe had asked me, what do you want to get out of this?
Right.
And I looked at him. I said, I want to do what you guys are doing. Like sit down on a radio. Right. You know what I'm saying? And it's happening, man. It's
yeah.
I'm scared. I'm nervous, scared, excited. It's a new change, you know, like how we just had a meeting, and they told us that, you know, we're great at what we do, but we just have to tweak some stuff out.
Right.
And, you know, change is always scary.
Yeah, definitely.
Change is always scary. So, like, for me, it's like more like I don't want to disappoint them.
Yeah, that's the big part.
You know, that's for me. Like, even when I used to fight, bro, that those, like, people were asking me, are you scared to, like, get hit, get a knee in the face, elbows to the face? I was like, that don't scare me. My scare is to disappoint my team.
Right.
So that's the biggest thing that I don't want to do is, you know, is disappoint them and hopefully disappoint Q, because Q was the one that, you know, put his name on our name. So now I was like, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, fuck it, we have to do this. Like we have to do it. And I'm sweating like a motherfucker in here.
Nah, you good, bro. Q gave us the battery, man. He put the battery in our back, man, to keep going with this podcast, and he let us know that we're doing something right. Mm-hmm. And I also felt like, you know, our interviewing concept is like is vital to what we're gonna do on the radio as well.
Yeah,
it's definitely it's helped us. You know, having different guest entrepreneurs, rappers, artists, you know, people who cut hair, things of that nature. Yeah. You know, it really helped us with our interviewing skills. So shout out to everyone who came through, who had a business, who is an artist. You know, shout out to y'all, because y'all really sharpened our skills. You know, y'all made me, you know, want to be on point. I made sure I did my homework. AB did his homework before y'all came in. So, you know, that definitely helped us, you know, throughout this whole process. So we couldn't have done it without our guests.
And we definitely want to thank you guys, too, the ones that watch us. You know, if it was I know there's only a handful of you guys that will really watch us, but that makes us, you know, great, because we get a little feedback from you guys. And, shout out to the people that actually came by, spent an hour or 2 hours with us, and got to know what was this. And hopefully we could bring you guys back when we're in the radio. That was one of the biggest things that I kind of, like, we asked is, can we still have random people in our, not random people, but, like, you know,
people from our city,
friends. And they was like, yeah, man, like, you just make sure, like, you know, we plug them in with this, and the third, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, if you do come to the radio station, make sure you got your island vibe going on, you know what I'm saying? So I had to plug in with Mark. I had to plug Mark in with some other music.
Yeah.
And so, you know, it's something different. It's going to be something different, but you gonna fall in love with it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to fall in love with it like I did, bro. Like, first time I heard poly reggae was like, I already like reggae.
You was like out of high school when you like,
I was like, what the fuck? Like, this is crazy. Like, all right. Shout out to like Lorenzo, to the General, to my boy Eric, everybody at the Kalafudet Valley. Shout out to you guys, bro. And shout out to my boy Mila, because if it wasn't for Mila.
Oh, yeah. Mila, he going to be one of the first ones on there,
if it was Mila, I would have never became Samoan. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy. Shout out to my Uso and Kiki, too, man. Shout out to them.
Yeah, we got to have Kiki.
Bro, it's going to be that nigga. Hey, Kiki is just like that nigga Victor.
I know.
The won't come out the house, nigga.
Damn, he won't.
Nigga, this nigga, I'm telling you, this nigga texts me once a year.
Like, happy birthday.
Not even, bro. Like, a random day out of the year. And it's just a random picture. And I'm like, what is it? And I'm like, oh, wow. And then now I just be like, well, I'm doing good. How about you?
He's like,
and doesn't text back until the next year.
He don't come out the house for what?
For nothing. Just work and go home.
Damn.
Yeah. Bro, I'm fucking burning up in here, bitch. I'm sweating.
We definitely got to get him in the studio, man.
Yeah, before we leave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. We'll see. We'll see what we could do. But man, you know, holidays pass.
Yeah.
That was the news that we wanted to give you guys. Sadly, we probably won't be here no more.
Yeah.
You can find us on Island City Radio on January 31st.
Yes.
Make sure you guys chat. When we have the whole like links and everything, it will be all down below. Make sure you guys go tap in with them, man. But the New Year's here. How was your holidays, bro? I know you were alone.
Oh man, it was the first time in 5 years I done been alone. Well, yeah. But I would say first time in 5 years in my own household, at least.
Yeah.
That I'm alone, and it definitely was. I wouldn't say it was exactly lonely because obviously I have my family out here.
Yeah.
But it was it was like a little piece that was missing.
Yeah. I mean, your wife is gone. Yeah. Bro. Like, you know,
it's a little piece that I was missing. You know, I missed the empanadas she would make. I missed the whole
Latin thing.
Yeah, the whole Latin thing, man. Their tradition, man. I missed that whole part. So you know, that's one thing I was missing throughout the whole New Year, Christmas vibe. But I did get to spend a lot of time with my family. We got to catch up on a lot of things. We did play hood poker, man. Shout out to my nigga King Gerald, man, for coming up with the concept and giving us the whole new family feel. Hood poker? Oh man, it's like
it's like the rolling dice.
No, you call out a number. All right. There's a dealer, and say my sister's the dealer, and it's me, Gerald, my dad, and my mom.
Yeah,
and like whatever number, like my sister calls out, like say it's 3. If you got 3, you put it down.
Oh, okay.
And it's like until you get
it's like speed.
Yeah, it's like speed.
Oh, okay.
Once you get all the numbers down, or Joker, Ace, or whatever, once you get all your cards down, everybody puts in $1.
Okay.
Everybody puts in $1, and then if it's 4 people playing, you get the whole $4.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely fun as hell.
Sure.
It's a quick way to lose your money, but it's fun.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro. Mm-hmm. So how do you spend your Christmas?
Shit, alone too. Nah. No, I woke up Christmas morning, man, and I went to my mom's house. She cooked food, and we all spent Christmas together, exchanged gifts. I didn't get what I exactly wanted because a nigga needed some shirts, a nigga needed some drawers, but I did get like a couple gift cards.
2 years in a row, bro. Like,
I know that's some fucked up shit. Now I got to do it myself.
Yeah,
but that's part of being a man. But yeah. How was your holidays, bro?
It was good, bro. Again, I didn't get what I wanted because I didn't ask for anything. But no, me and Lydia didn't really. I mean, like my mom got her stuff. And then we did like a Secret Santa at my mom's side. Mm-hmm. So I actually did get what I wanted. I got a bigger butcher, what is it called, a cutting board. Because like the one I have is really little. So when I make a brisket, like that's just like falling to the side and shit. So now I got a bigger one. So I got that, and then I got like a shirt and some pants that didn't fit me. My mom thought I was a 32. Said, nigga, I haven't been a 32 since high school. Like, so shout out to my mom for doing that, bro, because I was like, Jesus Christ.
Like, I can't fit these
nigga, but that's all right, mom. I give you props for thinking, like, you're making me feel good. Like, I'm skinny.
Nah, man, she just trying to help you lose weight, man, so you can shrink down into those.
And then my in-laws, my sister Stephanie gave me that one. My brother-in-law, my father-in-law gave me the.
They definitely know what to get you.
Oh, bro, for reals. And then Tina gave me these.
The Miami Dolphins socks.
It seems like 2 bottles are coming my way.
Nah, hell no, nigga. Y'all still got one more game. Shit, good luck.
But no, it was good, bro. So we shot this episode before New Year's. So our New Year's is gonna be great. We're making carne asada, playing games. If you want to come, more than welcome to. Beer pong, money games, all type of just good times. Good feels. Just do what was right. But yeah, no, my holidays was good. I was drunk.
Yeah,
drunk for sure.
I got drunk too.
And then I really thought, what, I was like the next day. So I got drunk. Well, I didn't get drunk like that, but I was like, I feel it. You know what I'm saying? The next day, I sat down and I was sitting in the toilet. I'm like, dude, like I need to stop drinking. I'm getting old where I'm like, the hangovers are tough.
That's the thing. Our bodies won't recover like it did in the 20s.
Bro, for real, nigga.
It's like a slow fucking adjustment.
And the thing is, I can't mix no more.
You can't miss a drink. You just got to drink it straight.
So if I'm drinking this and this, that's all I have to be drinking.
Yeah, that's true.
And then if I take a shot of tequila, it's a wrap.
You're going to pass out.
Pass out, nigga. The next day I wake up with stomach aches, diarrhea. Bro, like, I was like, man, I can't. So I'm like, I went to work Christmas Day. We went to Lydia's side of the family, right?
Right.
We were drinking whiskey, playing poker. Bro.
You was fucked up at the table, huh?
Bro, and Lydia fell asleep, so she didn't tell me like, "Hey, like it's time to go." Nigga, I get when I look at the clock, it's already like 12:30. So by the time I got back, because they live in Santa Monica, by the time I got back, it was almost 2:30, and I had to get up at 6.
Damn,
bro, I was at work miserable. Like
I would be like, I gotta call off, bro.
Nigga, I should have called off, but I just had to thug it out because you do the deed, you take the consequences with you.
That's true.
But like because the year's over and I just want to talk about our last year with the podcast. Not the last year, but the last year that just passed throughout the podcast. So last year we started episode 37.
Right.
And I want to say that was True Love. So
that's a good.
That was a good. And we ended the podcast with Danny, my boy Danny, episode
That's 172.
So what is that? 36. No, 72. I'm bad with math, all right, guys? So don't fucking come
That's about 42 episodes?
35 episodes.
35?
35 episodes, yeah.
Damn, that's not bad for a whole year, though.
35 episodes. And I felt like we did a lot.
Yeah, I felt like it was it felt like we did more than 30.
Yeah, but I mean, some of the episodes was like 2 hours long.
Yeah, that's true.
2.5 hours, so it doesn't seem like. And I was thinking like, damn, like, can we beat that
30.
record this year? And I said nope. Because this year is only gonna be like 3 more episodes.
Yeah, it's gonna be different.
It's gonna be different. So, so what you think about last year, bro? Like in the episode wise.
Oh man, last year, we built up this momentum in the city where it's kind of like you can't come to the IE without coming to the In the Woods studios.
Yeah.
In the Woods podcast. My bad. I feel like we had so many more guests this year. I think we had more guests than we had like the previous year. And
more artists. I feel like we had more artists than we had last year. Last year was just like our homies here and there, some all new artists. This year we have a lot of new artists.
Yeah. So I think we built up that resume where we do interviews to really make our artists in the IE feel comfortable. We ask them all the right questions as far as what their music talks about, what they inspire to be moving forward. I think we give them that type of that vibe that if you come here, you're gonna get nothing but professionalism, and that momentum has carried us into the situation we are in now.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Like I feel like some of the, like how you said, some of the guests, like we really had to do our homework and we had to really be professional. Like where it's like some of the stuff, like makes me appreciate music more when I listen to artists and be like, okay, I had to talk about it. Like I had to sit down and really talk about the artist and what I think about his music. Sometimes I like there was an artist you sent me and I said, "Oh, this fool's trash."
Yeah.
I said, "I don't know." Then I started listening to his music, and I didn't don't like it still, but I appreciate him as an artist. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not my type of music. Yeah. So like, I was like, and then that's when I sit down and I was thinking, like, damn, like now I can really like sit down and listen to something. Like, okay, as an artist, he's cool.
Yeah.
You know, like he's a solid person, but as my ear, I'm like, nah, something I'll play now. But most of the people that come in here, I'm gonna be real with you, your cousin. Yeah, I heard some of her music and I'm like, then when she came in here and played me some other shit, I'm like, oh shit, like okay, she's good.
Yeah, she's nice.
Like I was like, oh okay, like I'm like, all right, for sure. Shout out to Sage, man. But I was like, at first I was like, I don't know, bro. Like I don't. Cause I'm a real motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to be like, I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. Like, we're like, wow, your music's trash. Like, I don't really like it. Yeah. But when I come in here, I go, let me keep an open mind. Right. And when they play me something, I'm like, oh shit, okay, this is good. Yeah. Okay, this is nice. So, yeah.
Like previously, before, I didn't know she could sing that good.
Yeah.
She can sing her ass off. Like, and she's a good rapper as well. Yeah. You know, she's there like, lyrics wise, you know, she still has to sharpen her skills as far as her lyrics, but you can tell she's already, you know, getting into that mix of becoming a lyricist and, you know, putting words together, and she's gotten way better than, you know, her previous work.
Yeah.
And her singing ability, she's there. Like, she can sing like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I didn't know she can sing that good. So she's a talented artist. And I know she's working with people in Long Beach. So, you know, I think they're definitely going to help her enhance her sound too.
Yeah. Shout out to Long Beach.
Yeah.
So the next little thing that I want to talk about is favorite episodes.
Ooh.
I'm going to say, give me,
Ooh.
I only wrote 2 down,
but
I feel like I got distracted. That's why I didn't write another episode.
Okay.
But I'm gonna give you my 3, the ones that I wrote down, and another one. So I'm gonna do Tommy Sketch.
Oh yeah, that's probably one of mine.
Tommy Sketch is, one of my favorite artists. Not just because, like I always say, not just because he's the homie. It's just like I just love all his work.
Right.
His videos, everything. Like whatever he does, I love it. And the next one is Q.
Oh yeah,
something
Q.
that is like, since I started the podcast, I was like, I need to have Q in here because I want to show him, and I also want fucking Joe to come, so but we can have him in the video.
Yep.
Because they tell me a lot of stuff that I do here. You know what I'm saying? And when he came, we clearly see that he was impressed.
Yes.
My next episode that I really like, and shout out to everybody that showed up and came to the In the Woods podcast. If I wouldn't pick your episodes, don't get mad.
Yeah, sorry.
I had to be the one with Adrian and Choche.
That shit was funny.
Cause like that was like the first time that I guess me and AD talked about why we stopped talking and stuff like that. And it wasn't nothing, like it was all in my head. But I think it was a funny episode because, you know, like Choche was faded and like it's just me, like again,
that
like,
nigga was drinking
like crazy, bro.
That nigga was like, oh, it's free.
Yeah. And the chemistry that me and Adrian have it's always funny. Like when we did our episodes too. Like,
yeah, that was funny.
That was a funny episode. What about you, bro?
My top 3. I'm gonna start off with Tommy Sketch as well, man. After seeing him after probably like almost 10 years, you know, him still being the same person that he was.
Yeah. And
also like becoming an artist over that time, like the momentum he's built up in LA as well. Yeah. Like he knows so many talented artists that's known. He knows, I'm pretty sure like their family, him and Sean Sloan, they're, I know Sean Sloan, he signed to DJ Mustard or something like that. So, you know, he's a talented artist.
Yeah.
You know, he knows D Smoke, who I listen to on the daily. You know, Tommy Sketch, he was a staple to this podcast to be on here. So definitely.
It was like a dream come true, basically.
Yeah, when we have our studio in LA, he's definitely gonna be another.
It has to come.
Yeah, he right down the street. So nigga, there ain't no fucking exception why you can't come. Nigga.
Yeah.
So we definitely gonna have him. And then my second one, I'm gonna have to say my cousin as well. My cousin Sage. I was planning to have her at the beginning of last year, but we got backtracked with so much shit. She had to work. I had to work. Yo scheduling as well. So to have her come on the podcast and be a female artist that we haven't had on the podcast, and, you know, for her to, you know, tell us about her music and her music journey and, you know, how she was raised, you know, that was definitely a good episode.
Yeah.
And my third, I don't know. We had so many. I would say Romel Kid as well.
Oh yeah, that was
Romel Kid, man. Shout out Romel Kid.
Shout out to him, man.
Yeah, he didn't had a big run this year too, man. Being on No Pressure Records, coming here fucking with us, doing
in the booth.
Yeah, in the booth performance. He had different podcasts he did throughout the whole year. So you know, to have him was it was real refreshing, man. He gave us a new sound that we can listen to, man. His music is definitely fresh. It's dope.
I fuck with it.
Yeah, I fuck with it heavy, man. So yeah, shout out Romel Kid. We want to have him on in the studio as well.
Yeah. We're gonna stop right here and come right back. All right. We all good? I think so. Yeah. So the next little thing that I wrote down is more viewed episode this year.
Right.
Which ones do you think I'm gonna give you? Which one do you think it was? Or I wrote 3 down.
Right.
Oh, what the fuck? Cannot be full, bro.
Is it full?
Nigga, I'm gonna have to do a wardrobe change, nigga, cause I'm sweating like a motherfucker up in this bitch.
All right, so
all right, bro, I'm gonna just. So, what do you think? Who do you think got the most views this year?
The most views this year. All right, can I give you like can I drop you give me a hint?
It was about relationships.
It was about relationships. Danny.
Yeah. Danny was number one viewer this year. At 200 views.
Mm-hmm.
And then our second one was episode. That was episode. Danny's episode was 152.
Uh-huh.
And then 151. That's a good round. If you ever have it, make sure you try it. 151, and that was Mark put it in the computer.
Oh yeah, I put that porno in the computer.
Yeah, so
yeah, that's funny.
So that episode we got 187 views. That was a funny one though, because I was like, because when you said it, because we were talking about beating our meats.
Yeah.
And then you said, "Yeah, I put it in the computer." And I was like, "Wait, you put your dick in the computer?"
And just to clear that one up, I had put a porno in the computer and it got stuck. It didn't want to come out, and my mom caught us watching that shit.
And then the third most viewed episode was episode 167, and that's after 3 years not talking. So I was with AD and Choche episode. I think. Sorry, my daughter don't feel good today.
Mm-hmm.
They was sick. And that was at 167 views. There's other episodes that I got like 100 and some views. Like the other episode with Q was up there with 118 views. The other episode that we did with AD was 100 and some views.
Yeah.
Romel's Kids was 113, I believe. Who else was up there? I think the funniest episode, bro. The funniest episode had to be with George, the comedian.
Oh yeah, man.
I think that was the funniest episode.
That nigga hit us with a fucking. He hit us with a banger.
With a banger joke, bro. Where I was like shocked that nigga said that.
I thought this nigga was really about to go into like my ex didn't die type shit. Like, oh, she died, so I'm about to give her props or some shit. But he turned it around and. Said her pussy was fire.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
shout out to my boy George, man.
Yeah, shout out George, man. Yeah. That was a good episode.
Great episode. For favorite moments of the podcast, what do you think? What's your favorite moments?
My favorite moment of the podcast is when we have artists in the booth. Like that's definitely one of my favorite moments. Like to have a artist come in. If you can freestyle, that's great, but we also started a new thing where you can have a live performance now. Yeah. So, you can give us your best song and, we'll throw it on a mixer and then, we'll have you in the booth and you do your thing. So, yeah, that's probably like one of my favorite moments on the podcast when we have artists in the booth.
I wrote that down too, bro. But I also, one of my favorite moments is me talking about my mullet.
Oh yeah, this nigga didn't shave.
That was it, because everybody brings up that he's like, oh man, I can't believe you really talk about you having a mullet down there, and I was like, yeah, man, this is like, what do you want me to do? Like, I have to wait until that charges, and then when I go in the showers at night, so by the time I get, but one of my favorite moments was making the booth, bro. Making that booth was like one of my favorite moments of this year that we did, and brought it up to life. It was like in the middle of the year, huh? Mm-hmm. Like, but it was cool. Like, I think if we would have had it, and we're bringing this idea, to the radio. To the radio,
we did, yeah.
We definitely like we're doing that. So that's going to be one of our segments.
Yeah.
Okay, that's freestyle.
That's something. Yeah, we got to run by Vita and get that confirmation.
Yeah, and then why is because we just love freestyling.
Yes,
because that could be at the end of the episode. Like, all right, well, we have. J Bug, he's on freestyle for us.
Yeah.
Or live performance or whatever, like with the whatever,
Yeah, it's a way to get the artist's music out there.
Yeah.
Give you a feel. I mean, I know we play their music as we're doing the interview and things of that nature. So, for them to hop in the booth and like you can get a raw footage of them like actually in the booth and creating and getting that feel for their music again. So that definitely gives the audience a different perspective.
Yeah, I love that part of the whole goddamn the whole podcast that we or the new like a new add-on to the podcast. I love that.
It's different.
But what's something that you feel like you grew, something that like you grew doing the podcast, something that made you like better in doing the podcast?
More consistent. Definitely, this shit made me more consistent. Like with everything, like I had to cut out a lot of shit that I was doing. Like I even stopped playing video games to make sure I do my homework when we have an artist. Like I stopped that shit completely. Like I don't do that shit no more. Like if you tell me like, we have we had Q. Like for instance, when you told me like, bro, this is like one of my dream interviews, like, bro, we got to make sure we're on point. I was like, all right, for sure, man. Let me get on his page and see what he does for a living, how he move and things of that nature. So that made me kind of sharpen up my skills a little bit more. So that interview really it was a turning point. Yeah, it was a turning point in the whole podcast. So,
heck yeah.
Yeah, man, that was a good episode, man.
I think for me is more. I would say the same thing. It's more consistent and more like learning about the artists before they come. Like something maybe before I didn't do that. I learned about the artists here. Mm-hmm. Like I didn't like listen to the music until they got here. I'm like, okay, you got something to play. Okay, cool. And now it's just different. Now we're like, especially now that we're gonna do with radio is different. Mm-hmm. We have to be doing the homework. Like do actual bullet points and all this other shit. So that's what I grew up. I learned doing this year with the podcast, doing that. Mm-hmm. Something that you want to improve, and I mean, we saying this because we still like. Damn, it's that question. I can't be no more.
I know, like, what can we improve on a podcast?
Well, we can improve a lot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, the way that we talk, the way we do a lot of stuff. But that comes with the new journey that we're gonna do. Mm-hmm. Let me ask you this: what are you expecting from the new journey?
Oh man, what I'm expecting from the new journey? More guests. Like it's not just gonna be me and you again. Like how we doing right now? We just freestyling this whole episode. Like we don't have topics. We don't come up with that shit. We flow with it. We don't have things we come in. We're ready for it. So it's not too many times it's just gonna be me and you on the podcast again. We're gonna have guests that Island City Radio provides, and then there's guests that we provide. So it's definitely gonna be a lot more guests next year, man. We're gonna be on the radio. It's definitely gonna be a vibe next year, man. I'm excited, man. It's a new chapter for the In the Woods podcast. So anybody who missed last year, because obviously this episode is gonna air next year. Yeah. But anybody who missed last year and they canceled on us, y'all fucked up completely, because you could have been on the radio, or you could have been a part of the In the Woods family, and you could have came back. But now we're on a different schedule. So y'all missed that whole opportunity, bro. So yeah, man.
Oh my Lord, I look fat as fuck.
I know. I'm over here being on live, niggas looking at my shit.
Yeah, let put it like this with the dolphins out there. But no, for me too, it's more. I just for me it's learning the art, basically. Yeah. Like I want to learn like everything. I want to learn like the whole ins and outs of the radio station. So like definitely excited for this year. Man, it's gonna be a blessing, bro. Because now we're gonna, I mean, like you said, more guests. There's gonna be more. We're gonna be more consistent, basically. Yeah. Because how they said that they're gonna be playing us, it's gonna be a prime time, and then you're gonna be played 3 times a week. Yeah. Like that is crazy.
And one question we didn't ask them is like, can we shoot different episodes where we can shoot here, and obviously we can put it on our YouTube and then still share it, but can we put the content that we make in the studio in Santa Monica, can we bring that
here.
So, on our show, or do we just keep it home base where we only shoot here and then we do our own separate thing?
Well, yeah, we had to ask that because that's something that I wanna bring the clips, like, you know, people like maybe want to hear it, but then a lot of people like seeing it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So we'll see what's up with that. Like we'll see like I don't know, man. We still got we have to write more shit. Like I'm telling you, write that shit down. So when we get to the photo shoot that we're gonna do, we could talk about it.
Yeah.
But something that you want to do, something like, what's your plans for this year? Well, you can talk about it. You brought this up.
Basically, what is like?
Damn, I look like a hot mess. Jesus Christ.
Like, what is your New Year's resolution? You know? Like, what did you?
Hot as fuck.
What vision did you have for the podcast starting the new year?
This new year?
Yeah, this new year.
Well, yeah, no duh. Worldwide, bro.
Going worldwide, yep.
Worldwide. Get into. I want people from England to know what the Win the Wars was.
Yes.
So. So talking about that, so like, I'm gonna let me come back to that question, but because I just said that worldwide, right? And when we had this meeting with Vita today, he said we're gonna be in a studio, and it's gonna be like our set, right? With that being said, we're gonna have to take a shot. We have to take a photo, like a drone shot of the apartments.
Ooh, yeah.
And that could be played in the back.
Yeah, like not like an intro video, right?
Nah, just a video, just a photo.
Right.
But I didn't. If my batteries worked for my drone, I would have done that already.
Oh, get like a.
So
like
this is what I wanted to do before here, right? Like before you brought those up, I was gonna like shoot my drone up, take a picture of it, print that out, and put it right here.
That would have been dope.
And like that's like in the woods, right? But then my batteries for my drones are dead. Like I need to get new ones.
Okay.
So now that we're gonna be at the studio, we could do that. We could shoot like a picture, and then maybe I'm hoping there's a screen behind us. You know what I'm saying? Where,
like a green screen?
Like like just a screen.
Okay.
Because what I seen, like what they had at Island Rock Radio when they were doing their like episodes on live. I mean on TV. I mean on YouTube. There was a screen behind.
Okay.
So like I'm like, all right, cool. Like hopefully that's the same way, but we'll see. We'll see what's up.
Like all right, say like all right, we're gonna be filming in a professional studio, but the thing is, I forgot to ask Vita is, can we bring our own feel to the pod to the studio? Can we bring these pictures? Can we bring the Cuban flag? Can we bring the In the Woods podcast?
I don't think
sign?
the flag, bro. Because
that's Polynesian radio. My bad.
I don't know. We'll see. We could probably put like like two little ones.
Yeah. Hang up with some island beads and something.
or something.
Yeah, but I feel like the paintings they probably have to come with us.
Probably.
We'll see. it would be cool, like just to still keep this whole background. Yeah. Because it's still artists that we look up to. It's still the artists that we grew up listening to, basically. So it's definitely still has a feel to it. So I want to keep that same energy going.
Oh yeah. But okay, so go get known for worldwide, but worldwide. I want somebody like in New Zealand, in Fiji, in England to know who we are. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, like if we go to England, oh, them niggas right there in the woods. There's no mates. They're their mates right there.
That shit sounds
Yeah. So that's my vision this year for the podcast. And what about you?
I would have to say like my New Year's resolution. It would have to be well, of course, to take this podcast to the next level. But also expanding my family.
Okay.
Expanding my family, and I would say having a kid of my own this year.
Well, you better get to it, brother.
Yeah. I got to get to it as soon as possible. As soon as possible. But my New Year's resolution is to expand my family and put us in a proper position to be financially stable and to buy a crib this year as well. Yeah. So hopefully,
I always say that every year. I always say like, I want to buy a house. I want to buy a house.
But every year it gets more difficult.
We'll see. And this year I'm gonna say the same thing. I want to buy a house, and then I also want to, add a little more things to my truck. Yeah. So that's another thing that I want to do this year. Hopefully we get blessed where we can, like you said, like we could be financially stable, where we could, spurge a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like go, put a little, 37s in my truck.
Yeah, it's only right.
Put a little muffler down there. You know what I'm saying? Something light. But yeah, no, that's that's what I want to do this year too, bro. But biggest thing for the podcast is just go worldwide in 8 months.
Yeah, I think
been the way get to Joe Rogan's level.
Yeah, I think the way our mentor broke it down to us. Shout out Vita. He broke it down to the point where he wants us to be ourselves and as well be professional, like be more professional within our craft. So us doing this radio station, and he said within this whole next year, within 12 to 18 months, he expects Island City to be one of the biggest radio stations out there. And, we expect the same thing. So for us to provide our services to that radio station, I think we can get it to that level. Oh, yeah. And within a year's time, hopefully, the In the Woods podcast, we could be worldwide. Artists want to come on our platform and display their talent. So hopefully, that's a reality this year.
Yeah.
It's not a dream no more.
Definitely. I'm just excited, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just really excited for the new chapter, for the new podcast. I don't know if it's going to be a podcast anymore. It's going to be a show.
Yeah.
Not a podcast. It's going to be a show. So, man, if you didn't tap in with us.
Yeah, you kind of fucked it up.
Yeah, you're lost. Yeah. Sorry. But should have tapped in.
Uh-huh.
Should have done it.
Yeah, it's like...
how many times did I ask you to come? A lot of times.
A lot of times. All the people who didn't cancel last minute, man.
Nah, but hopefully you guys can make it this time.
Yeah.
Most likely you guys are going to make it because people chase the cloud. But no, man, shout out to everybody for sure that came to the podcast. Did, took time took their time to come over here and did something with us. We appreciate you guys, and we're always gonna have that memory with that board that's in there, the pictures. That board for sure has to come with us.
Yeah, we gotta hang that up.
Set up. Whatever it is, we have to put it up there. But that board for sure has to come with us. But yeah, man, I'm excited for this new year. This is just an episode that we're just saying coming back and what's new, what's gonna be new.
Yeah, this is our New Year's resolution.
Letting you guys know that things are gonna change. The setting is gonna change.
Yeah, the whole setting.
This whole studio is gonna change, and maybe we could produce something in here, me and you.
Yeah, we could just do our own separate thing.
We could just charge fucking motherfuckers to come in here.
Oh yeah, just to use the
equipment and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That could be a new.
You just produce it.
We produce it, we edit it.
That's a
We'll see.
That's a vibe. So,
but there's rules in this motherfucker though. There's no smoking, drinking, but control your drinking because you go get kicked out.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we just want to tell you guys Happy New Year's. Hopefully everything that you asked for Christmas, all your gifts, you got all your gifts. Hopefully Santa Claus brought you. You've been a good boy, not a naughty boy, and you got everything you wanted. Because we did. We sure did.
Yeah, man.
And Happy New Year's, and hopefully you guys ride with us to this new wave that we're hopped on. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't follow me on Instagram, it's ABQandPR. If you don't follow me on TikTok, it's ABQandPR. _PR.
Yeah, if you don't follow me, it's I am good. It's all one word. On Instagram, Snapchat, as well on TikTok, it's I am good 1, man. Follow up, man. In the Woods podcast, best podcast in the IE, man. Follow up.
And if you don't follow the podcast, it's In the Woods Pod. Make sure you guys tap in. And make sure when we go live, January 31st, you guys go live with us, man.
Yes.
And make sure you guys tap in, tune in, and give us your thoughts on how we doing in the radio station. But always, guys, stay blessed, be blessed, one love.
Peace.